you can get an experience of it, of how you don't develop calmness, but how you remove restlessness so that you can find the calmness within. Everybody ready? So let's, I'm also, I can't sit because we have odd AV issues. That's fine. So, okay. Well, let's everybody sit at the edge of the chair. So come away from the back. If you suffer from back pain, it's okay to lean a little bit. That's fine. If your back or shoulders hurt, then it's okay. Vibhaji, would you mind coming up here and showing them how to sit? Just sit at the edge of the chair. Just sit up straight and for a moment show them how not to sit. Well done. Like she's got a lot of practice, but even more practice sitting up like this. So let's sit up straight. Close your eyes. Relax your body. Deeply relax your body. But in order to relax better, we need to tense the body. So let's take a big breath in and tense the whole body. Throw the breath out. One more time. And again. Really tense the body deeply and okay, very good. Now, relax your feet. Now when you sit, try not to look down. Behind closed eyes, look up. Don't lift your chin, just the eyes. Soften the eyes. Relax your feet. You have to completely relax the feet, as if it's not even physical anymore. Relax your legs. Feel as if the legs have just floated away. Relax your torso. Relax your arms. Relax. Shoulders. Face. We hold subconscious tension in the shoulders. Relax it. We hold worries in the stomach. Relax your stomach. Relax your eyes, jaws, tongue. Now pause for a moment. In this relaxed state, let's take a deep breath. We breathe in for 8 counts. You will hear my fingers snap. That's so let's inhale. Hold your breath. Exhale. Again, inhale. I'm not snapping my fingers anymore. Hold your breath. If you have any cardiovascular issues, don't hold your breath. Keep it flowing. Exhale. Don't let your shoulders drop when you exhale. Inhale again, deeply, strong inhalation. Hold your breath with a smile, as if you're holding joy in your heart. Exhale. Pause now. Rest for a moment. Now this next exercise, again, if you have cardiovascular issues, then you can skip this, okay, or do this very slowly. But if not, we exhale very strongly. It looks like this. Gently open your eyes. Look at me. Like that. It's called Kapala Bhati, the breath of fire. So sit up straight. Don't move your shoulders, just with your stomach. Let's begin. Inhale. Pause. Be still. Notice how your brain is cleared a little bit already. I will do this a little faster. Okay? Follow my pace. Breathe in. Begin. Pause. Your breath has fully stopped. Enjoy this moment of breathlessness. It's called Kevala Kumbhaka. Just be very still. breath and mind are connected. Now bring your right hand in front of you. Fold the first 2 fingers into the palm. If this is tricky, you can use the other hand to get it down like this. Okay? We don't want this one. We don't want this one. Pay attention. We want this one. Forefinger, middle finger, down. The other 2 fingers hold the left nostril. Keep the thumb near the right nostril. This is Surya Bheda Pranayama. Extraordinarily powerful way of calming the mind. So let's inhale through the right nostril for 6 counts. Breathe in. Hold your breath. Again, cardiovascular issues, keep the breath flowing. Keeping the right nostril firmly closed, exhale left. 12 counts. Control your breath. Switch to the right again. Inhale right. Hold your breath. Really hold this very easily. Feel the mind going inward. You close both nostrils when you're holding the breath. Exhale left. One more time. Right. Hold your breath. Exhale right, left. Release your hands on your knees. Just stay there for a little bit. Notice how calm the mind is becoming, how unmoving you are. This is pranayama. We just worked with the Surya Nadi, the solar channel that is on the right side of the spine, Pingala it is called. Now behind closed eyes, gently lift your gaze. Don't overdo this, just stay relaxed. Everything is perfect, just as it is. I am safe, I am sound. All good things come to me. They bring me peace. With your gaze lifted, visualize that you are in deep space, above the earth, above the moon, above the sun, in deep space. You are surrounded by deep space. Above you is space to infinity. Below you is space to infinity. Left of you, right of you is space. Behind your head and away from your feet is space. You're all by yourself, completely surrounded by space. Visualize this deeply. Become Arjuna, become a student. Concentrate on your body, and like little wisps of vapor, feel any lingering tension in your muscles. Just let it evaporate into space. Let the space come into your body. Let it dissolve your muscles, bones. It's replaced by space. Your tongue, lips, hands, forearms, upper arms, legs, abdomen, eyes, brain, everything is filled with space. This body is no longer yours. You are the essence that permeates all of infinity. Like it says in the Purusha Sukta, Sahasra Shirisha Purushaha, Sahasrakshas Sahasrapad, Sabhumim Vishwato Vritva Tasyatishtat Tashangulam. The body of God is space with 1,000 eyes and 1,000 arms. You too are like that. Having released everything, let's sit still just for a few minutes, unmoving. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Slowly open your eyes. How do you feel? See, we didn't create calmness, we just left restlessness behind. This is the Arjuna quality that's required, in addition to hard work. And that's it. That's what the yogis say. Everything else comes automatically for success. So, once again, it's wonderful to be here in Hyderabad with all of you. Thank you for hosting me. It's been a pleasure and a privilege. Let me pause now. Thank you. So let me pause. We probably have 5 minutes for Q&A. You have any questions on what we did, what we talked about today? Yeah, thank you.
We are expecting something, some desire, and when we meditate, and actually in early morning, probably it's in the Brahma Muhurtam, we get message, but it is not direct messages. So how to overcome that, and what do we need more meditation? Or
No. No, I mean, you certainly need more meditation, but you need more action. When things are unclear, do something. If it's an unclear message, do your best to see what it is, and just do it. Next day the message will be clear.
I think the focus need to be more improved for that.
Focus need to be more on action. It is action that clarifies. So if you find something in meditation, or if you find some guidance and it's very unclear, just guess what it might be and act on it, and it becomes clearer.
I'm trying it, but it's taking some more time actually.
It's okay. You know, if it takes many lifetimes to create the karma, it takes probably 2 weeks to get rid of it. So it's okay. Yeah, it'll take some time, but just make a sincere effort.
Yeah.
The most important thing is action. Yeah, when in doubt, do something.
Probably reading the same thing which we desire, story books like this.
No, that's not action. That's just reading. Action is doing something with people, with your body. Reading is just more confusion. So it won't get any clear. It's just action. You have to do something.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
The word acceptance, so I understand what you're trying to say, but does it also, mean that I am satisfied with where I am, I've accepted where I am today, so there is no more urge to, do anything else or anything more?
Yeah, very, very good question. So acceptance is not passivity or giving up. Acceptance says, rightly or wrongly, this is my starting point. I still have to move forward from here, but accepting this is my starting point attunes us into truth, satya. And truth brings with it the power of intuition. So it's definitely not passivity. In fact, it's the opposite. That's why there is, in common language, whether it's Sanskrit or Telugu, doesn't matter, there is the word sukha, which is what we desire, santosha, which means contentment. I'm good with where I am and I'll move forward from here. So sukha and santosha are two different things. When we bless people, we bless them so that they have santosha, acceptance. Sukha comes and goes. So they're two entirely different things. Very good question. Yes, over there. Yeah, if somebody can hand him the mic. Yes, Aditya, go ahead.
One question about Arjuna is, like, he's been calm throughout. So I just wanted to get a clarification on when, after the Chakra Vyuha, the Padma Vyuha episode, so he takes an oath on killing Jayadratha, and some narratives say it was out of, with a lot of anger, he takes a vow. Similarly, when Ashwadama goes and kills in the night, there's a lot of anger which comes. So were those also in a way taken out of a calm logic, or did emotions actually come?
Yeah, no, very good. So Aditya is pointing to a couple of episodes in the Mahabharata where Arjuna actually loses his calmness. He does. He does, because he's human. He's imperfect. Despite all of this, he does. Who corrects him? Krishna does. That's why somebody, I think it was you back there, that said, you need the blessing of God. This is where that comes in. We do human effort, purusha prayatna, we do whatever is possible. But the pull of karma is too strong. So you know, when Arjuna takes the vow to kill Jayadratha, you know what Krishna tells him? Krishna tells him, this is good. Now the entire night after this, meditate on Shiva. He says, then you will have the power to kill Jayadratha, because he wants him to go back into calmness. So you're exactly right. He does lose his calmness, but his surrender to God is what saves him. That's why in the end, you see, there is no difference between the material path and the spiritual path. They all have to come together. To be 100% successful materially, you have to be 100% successful spiritually. And to be 100% successful spiritually, you have to be successful materially, not in the sense of having $1 million, but in the sense of being self-reliant. There is no spiritual progress if we are reliant on somebody else. Not in disease conditions, but there should be we have to be out there in the world. It's not just about reading or meditating. Sannyasa is for very, very few people. For most of us, it is samsara, but it is inner renunciation, nissanga. Okay? Good question. Okay, we have time for one more question.
Dr. Venkata, what is the measure of success? Like what you're explaining now, and is for somebody to be able to achieve calmness, is that success?
Oh, you asked that question in a very complicated way that's making it hard for me to answer. So let me answer it in my way, and I'll hopefully come back to your question. If you are on the path to success, then everything you do on a day-to-day basis will bring you more calmness, more peace. If what you are doing daily has you sleeping at night questioning, what am I doing? Am I wasting my life? And every day you get up and saying, I totally don't want to do this. Not from the laziness perspective, but your heart really burns, then it's probably not on the path to success. That's why it's important to do something and then come back and seek the blessing. See, that's why Arjuna, when he does the Shabdavedi, what does he do every midnight? Silently gets up, touches the feet of his guru. Please, tell me if I'm doing the right thing. And then he goes. That's where the Guru Kripa comes in. So I hope that answered your question in some way. Did it, or did I answer a completely different question? Okay. I think much as well, maybe one last one, since you already have the mic.
How can one know whether the action that we are about to embark on or take is the right action? How can we get clarity on that?
Oh, this is the trouble with last questions, is they are always the trickiest ones. You know, the answer to that is you don't really know. So there is let's see, how do I say this? Being under karmic influence is like being in a war. We just react. You know, we're fighting the battle of life and you just react. And you don't really know whether you did the right thing or wrong thing until after you do it. That's why the Bhagavad Gita begins in a past tense. So it says, the very first verse of the Bhagavad Gita says, Dharmakshetre Kurukshetre Samaveta Yuyutsavaha Mamakaha Pandavaschaiva Kimakurvata Sanjaya. Kimakurvata is past tense. So it says, in the Dharmakshetra of Kurukshetra, when Pandavas and my sons, full of enthusiasm, gathered for battle, what was the outcome? So the entire thing of the Bhagavad Gita is said, once you have done something, instead of sitting still, once you have done something, you have to ask yourself, what was the outcome? Because like Dhritarashtra, we are blind. We don't know. So we have to ask Sanjaya, the introspection, the inner light. You say, Sanjaya, what was the outcome? What happened? So the most profound answer to your very, very good question is that our life really should be, we do something and then say, did I do the right thing? And then we do a little refinement, do something. But see, what happens is, after some time, it becomes more and more clear what the right thing to do is. That's why the Gita starts with Karma Yoga. The first 6 chapters of the Gita are all about how to do something. The next 6 chapters are about the attitude with which you do it with, which is bhakti. And the final 6 chapters are what you understand as a result of doing and feeling, which is jnana. So that's traditionally, you have karma, jnana, and karma, bhakti, and jnana, is because of that. So we just really, I know it's a bit of an unsatisfactory answer, but it actually, so that is, it's just about the best way of doing it. So when in doubt, do something. I really have to stop there. Perhaps rest of you, we can talk. There is some, I'm told that there is some chai and other things after this. So perhaps I'll be happy to talk with any and all of you, okay? So thank you all, friends.